destroyed following the death sentences of Yamati leaders. And just a week ago, during the Diwali festivals, there were new attacks. And we have seen them also here. A previous speaker had also mentioned them already. I don't think anyone is denying that these attacks are taking place. But there is still some questioning in regards to the motive. Why? And by who? That is my experience from working in lobbying in this field. So the question, I guess, is who benefits from having a tormented minority community? And there are still questions regarding, are they random or are they organized, these attacks? And having documented these over the years, I am absolutely convinced that there are not random incidents, that they are organized. There are clear patterns to all these attacks. And I believe that there is an intention to create fear and insecurity amongst the minority communities. And I've seen also that these attacks have all been organized in very similar ways. They mostly take place at night. The attackers are large crowds of young Muslim men, often armed with sticks, knives, and sometimes even swords. And they are brought into the targeted villages on trucks. And then they're moving around from village to village over a couple of days. And there are roadblocks set up on the streets to prevent police and fire brigades to come to the people's rescue. And then minority homes are burned, looted, temples are destroyed, the men are beaten, and many, many women are sexually assaulted, which is a highly underreported issue as well, because of the stigma that still persists in Bangladesh on this issue. The reason that has been given through these attacks are always the defamation of Islam, and nowadays it often starts on Facebook or social media, or at least that is being used as an official motif. And the districts where these attacks are taking place are very often Yamati Islami dominated. And the violence has been fueled on by propaganda, locally, in loudspeakers, through imams, through local political leaders. And finally, the attacks are very often taking place around the border area. So this could have a strategic function if the purpose is to force Hindus to flee to India, which is also happening now. My Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian friends are concerned about what they have called the Islamization over the last year. And they're saying that the religion is becoming more and more stronger and it plays a stronger role in the daily life in Bangladesh. And they're afraid about the future. The idea that you don't know when the next attack will take place, and is it my house next time, when is my house going to burn, is undeniably creating an enormous fear and feeling of insecurity in your homeland. Those who can will try to leave, and some might even convert, they say. And the government's behavior has been consistent. They are regularly failing to prevent and protect minorities from these attacks. And in several cases, including Shakira and Ramu, it remains unexplainable. How can masses of thousands of people move around for days in districts where we have very heavily armed forces deployed, military, police, border guards, and there is no intervention? And I also know from my own experience that military intelligence can be very efficient in these areas when there is an interest. But it still took 8 hours for the armed forces to come to Ramu when the attacks started last year. Afterwards, Ramu became received major political attention from all parties, and there were also Yamati leaders charged with these attacks. But there have also been allegations of involvement of politicians from both parties, from both BNP and Awami League, and none of them have been arrested. And this is happening also at a time when the government has gone on a very harsh crackdown recently, as we know, against Jamaat Islami and against other opposition. And while I support and I believe in the importance of bringing all criminals to justice, I'm also worried because unless these procedures are carried out with respect for human rights and with due process, I fear that it will only create further sentiment of polarization between the communities that might lead to more violence against minorities. So I would also like to call on all of us here today and in this, who all work for the same goal, that we should propose solutions that are truly working towards peace, truly work towards reconciliation, so that we can move away from extremism, move away from hatred, and to prevent atrocities against those who are already very vulnerable. Thank you.
Request the seminar, the conference chair, Mr. Professor Nabendu Bikas Dotto, to give a short thank you. And then I request Vishnu Gop to come to the microphone to start the next segment of our program. Vishnu Gop.
Practically, as the convener of this seminar and president of the Bangladesh Hindu Buddhist Christian Unity Council, USA, I want to privilege this chance to extend my thanks and gratitude to all of you, especially to our guest speakers who came from Sweden, London, India, Canada, Bangladesh, to join to this seminar. And we hear from them their views and what the way we have to proceed to achieve our goal, especially to protect minorities in Bangladesh. I also, thanks to the media personnel, TV reporters, journalists, who made their valuable time to participate to this big international seminar, and we shall request to put their news, what actually we want and why we arrange this seminar. I also thank to the community leaders and my brothers and sisters who made their valuable time to attend this seminar, to show their support, and we hope, like past and also in our future movement, you, your family, and all who did not make time to come over here, in the future, any event like that, for the interest of the minorities and to protect the minorities in Bangladesh, will come forward together to raise our voice so that we really can do something for the interest and to protect the equality of the minorities' right. I also, thanks to my well-wishers who came forward with their contribution to make this event success, because any movement, any seminar, any big event like that, we need money, and that's because of you we made it possible today. I also thanks to the Leon sound system and Mr. Oni, who is very my dear person to our community, for giving his time and instrument to make this event also nice and nicer. Lastly, I also thanks PradeepShaha.com, who day and night worked to make this magazine to print out in time, though he has still got very short time to make this magazine perfect. And special for this event, to make it success, our colleagues and leaders of the Unity Council, especially Chandan Sengupta, Vishnu Gup, Pradeep Malakar, Shamal Chakraborty, Pradeep Das, and leaders of different religious and social organizations who practically shared their time to make this event success. And especially I want to extend the thanks to our one of the best community leader for this event and for the cause of the minority, Shitangshu Guha. So I wish all the best for you, and I shall request to stay for the next event. You know our Ratan Barua, who is a renowned community leader, who gives his time and life for this community, or any source of problem of any person. The first man who will come without any delay is our Ratan Barua. And we know, we are shocked when we hear that Ratan Barua is being attacked or diagnosed with the lung cancer, which is in 4th stage. And doctor finding the time period, how long he can be surviving with us. So it is the saddest part in our community that today or tomorrow, but we should pray to God that with the willpower which Ratanda has, he will overcome this deadly health problem, and we pray for him that he will win this war. So, and we have a very poor arrangement for a dinner, which is a vegetarian. Please don't forget to take part on that too. Thanks again to everybody for making your valuable time special. Yeah. Thank you.
Which is tribute to our community activist Ratan Barua. We're going to take like 20 minutes break for dinner. Please everybody join our vegetarian dinner, and then we will start the next session. Thank you again.